Hey guys, Nicole here with Obscure Reptiles and Caging, and I guess we're back. Hey guys, so it has been quite a while by the time we actually upload this. It's going to be somewhere around 6 months since we made our last post, so I thought I would just do a little bit of a feeding video for some of our ackies, some of our other little new critters that we've got going on, and kind of explain to you guys what's going on and what's going on with Twisted Reptiles and Obscure Reptiles and Caging in the future. Alright guys, so first off we're going to feed some of these ackies because it is spring, so they think it is very much breeding season. What we have here is just a little bit of shrimp. We have some pinkies over here for our hognose babies that we're going to be feeding in a couple of minutes. But we'll get started with these guys. So it's been quite a while. Trying to make it so you guys can see them very well. But let's get started. So for those of you who do not know, back in October is when we had some of our last videos, and the reason for that is my now ex asked for a divorce, and we started going through all those proceedings. And on top of that, at the exact same time, the job that I work for, I do construction for a local 276 union. Not only do I teach part-time for them, but they had me start at the local Amazon job, which is a very large job close to where I live. And at this job we are doing 10-hour shifts 6 to 7 days a week, sometimes even more. Sometimes they're switching up schedules for people going in even earlier. So with that big combination of everything, I decided, not knowing a lot in my life at that time, I didn't know if I was going to have to move, if I would be selling things, what I was going to be doing. I decided not to breed anybody, so as of right now nothing specifically has been bred. Specifically, for example, ackies can still breed whether there's a season or not for it, but we have not been purposefully breeding anybody, especially the ball python. We decided best case scenario, everyone will get a little bit of time off. In this meantime, the last couple of weeks, I also threw out my back, which is why I'm moving so slow, and I have a pinched nerve. I have a lot of pain in my right leg, so officially right now I'm actually off work, cannot work. I'm going to physical therapy twice a week, and we are working on fixing that so I can go back to work. But like always, our number one is always our animals. So I've been doing my absolute best here to be able to take care of all of my animals to the best of my abilities, just like always. With that being said, we have debated on if we wanted to scale back a little bit, and as of right now, we're going to stay just like we are with all the animals that we currently have. We did have a few helpers who were able to clean rodents and clean the reptile room for us. Their lives have both changed, so we are in the process of trying to find some new people who would like to be able to help with that type of stuff. Especially with my back being hurt, it's a little bit difficult to do things like, for example, last week I wanted to go through and clean out all of these eckie cages, give them new dirt and substrate, all that type of stuff. It's not something that has to be done super often, so it's not very urgent. It's more or less just that way we can clean the glass off, stuff like that, because they do live in dirt and sand, which does get dirty over time, but not terribly, especially when it comes to the different bugs and stuff that they eat. Also help kind of clean their enclosures, makes it a little bit bioactive. But that's something we wanted to do that we could not do because of my back. So we are looking for helpers locally right now. In the process, we have a few people stopping by. Moving forward, the only thing that's really going to change is how many reptile shows we're going to be actually attending right now. Because another bummer is PVC, which is what these cages I built are made out of. Obscure Reptiles and Caging I made specifically just for making cages for reptiles, wrecks, all that type of stuff. We've got tons of videos showing all that type of stuff. But the price of PVC material is so astronomical right now. There's just no way that I'm able to afford buying the material, and then being able to make the cages, and then being able to sell them at a reasonable price, especially with other competitors who are big facilities. So as of right now, we are not able to make cages. We have no plans for the future to be able to make cages. We have a couple of sheets of PVC left, but we are personally going to be keeping it in case we want to do upgrades on our own specific animals. There is a little bit of material to be able to make some random racks, but also Sterlite, which is the bins that fit our rack systems. They went and changed everything. 41 quart bins, completely different measurements. The 41, 28, and 12 used to be the exact same height. They used to be interchangeable. They no longer are, so we can't make the different combo racks that we were making before. We can't make the 12, 28 combos anymore. They're all different heights, depths, everything is completely different, so we can no longer do what we were doing. The only thing that still would work would be the hatchling racks, which are the 6 quarts. I'll show a picture of it. We do have some ready to go for those, and we do have some pre-cut other sizes. It's very hard, but you can still find old 41 quart bins, and with that we've actually been buying the bins to sell them with the rack if we actually sell any. But with my back, again, now that it's warmer out, as soon as my back starts getting better, I will be going out to the garage and seeing what we have available, what kind of racks we could make and what sizes, to see if anyone is interested in any of that type of stuff. One of the other newer things that we have, I don't remember if we ever got around to showing, we got these guys right around when I stopped filming. I'm not going to mess with her too much, and of course you guys can't see it all, but way back inside there we have a little hognose. We just upgraded her today, so I do not want to stress her out, but I'm going to take you guys off the tripod and I'm going to show you the other two who have not been upgraded yet because they are much smaller than her. We're going to try to feed, so let me bring you over there. Everything is a mess because I am in the process of cleaning everything, so bear with me. Alright, bear with me. We're going to see if these little guys will eat for us. They're so stinking cute. Hognoses are very cute but very silly little guys. And there she goes. Sometimes it's a little hard for them to latch on. The hardest part of these guys is that using the sandy chip, because they always get it right into their water bowl, but let's not scare her. We'll let her eat. That is a little female that we have. Let's see where our huffy little boy is. There he is. See if we can get him to eat. Oh. You can do it, buddy. Oh, not the water. Come on. Silly little guy. Alright, we're going to set it right on here for him. And hopefully he will find it in the next 20 minutes. But this is all that we have left right now. We have this little guy who's been super picky. And this is all we have left right now. We have this guy who's been super picky. So he's staying until he's eating very consistent. We have this girl right here. She is our last baby we have posted available, which if she stays, I'm not mad about it at all. And then we have this grumpy beautiful lady who hopefully I can upgrade pretty soon. We just upgraded her twin sister. But we still have everybody that we had before. We haven't gotten anything new to speak of. We've been keeping everything pretty consistent. Again, right now going through trying to clean everybody, so be kind. Not only has things been a little crazy when it comes to work and officially going through my divorce, stuff like that, I've had a lot of things going on family-wise, helping a lot of people move, doing a lot of stuff. I met an incredibly wonderful person that I've been spending quite a lot of time with that makes me very happy as well. So they're not really into reptiles, anything like that, but they're very open to the fact that I have them and the craziness that I have in my home. So I'm super lucky for that. But that's really it for this video. I just kind of wanted to come back and say hi to you guys. I'm going to do my best to make videos. I want to be able to say I could do them every single week like I was doing them before. But for the next 2 years with this Amazon job that we are working, It's going to be very, very difficult with the amount of hours, and on top of that, right now with my leg, I am able to film a little bit, but it's super uncomfortable to do anything, and I'm supposed to be laying down as much as possible so I can edit, stuff like that. So I'm going to try to make some videos in the next, hopefully I'm only off the next few weeks, and then I can go back to work, but I'm going to do my best to film, do stuff like that. I think there are going to be a few ball pythons that I do pair this year, now that I have more of an idea of where my life is heading. Everything just kind of got thrown out of whack, and I really wasn't prepared for it. I want to say thank you to everyone who's watched my videos in the past, everyone who is still coming back watching them now. If you've never seen any videos of mine before, hi, I look a tiny bit different than I did 5-6 months ago. But thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for everyone who purchases from us every year. The people who have been contacting me, reaching out, asking if everything was okay since I hadn't been uploading. But we're going to try our best to get back into doing as much as we can. I love being able to answer you guys' questions. I love being able to make educational videos. I think I'm going to try to reboot some of the older videos that I have, give them a little bit better context, a little bit better quality, stuff like that. But thank you guys for the continued support. Really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video.